Buttigieg backs Biden 2024 run, but poll says most Americans don't. According to a poll, 60% of Democrats and over 50% of Republicans choose someone other than Trump to be the 2024 presidential nominee. According to a recent poll released on Sunday, nearly 60% of Democrats and nearly 50% of Republicans want someone other than Joe Biden or Donald Trump to represent their party's presidential nomination in 2024. However, a significant member of Biden's cabinet emphasized that Biden's performance in office was more significant than any generational argument for change. The Washington Post and ABC News poll of all Americans, conducted 2 days before Biden's State of the Union address, found that 62% of respondents would be dissatisfied or angry if Biden were to win re-election in 2 years, while 56% said the same about Trump assuming the position he lost in 2020. A little over a third of all respondents, 36%, stated that if Biden were re-elected, they would be excited or satisfied but not ecstatic. That amount came to 43% for Trump. Pete Buttigieg, Biden's Secretary of Transportation, made an appearance on State of the Union on CNN. When asked if he believed that the generational arguments he made during his own presidential campaign 2 years ago were becoming more persuasive, the 41-year-old responded, "Results are the most persuasive argument of all. I would assert that it is impossible to argue with a straight face that the creation of 12 million jobs under this administration is a bad thing. A lot of the jobs are in manufacturing, by the way. As someone who grew up in the industrial Midwest, it's been so inspiring to see hundreds of thousands of well-paying manufacturing jobs created, including in rural areas and small towns in places like Tennessee and Louisiana, Georgia, and Indiana, the kind of growth that benefits the entire American people," the author said. Under the 2020 presidential election, which was held in the shadow of COVID-19, Biden defeated Trump with more than 81 million votes to Trump's over 74 million. Trump attempted to reverse his loss by spreading a fiction about voter fraud. This effort resulted in the deadly Capitol riot and Trump's second impeachment for instigating the uprising. Trump remains the sole declared candidate for the GOP candidacy in 2 years despite being cleared after enough Republicans remained faithful. Biden has indicated his intention to run but hasn't formally announced. Biden, who was already the oldest president to be sworn in for the first time, would be 82 years old when he began his second term and 86 years old when it ended. On his return to the White House, Trump would be 77 years old. Biden's first chief of staff strongly hinted that Biden will run this week as he was leaving the White House. Ron Klain stated, "I look forward to being on your side when you run for president in 2024, like I did in 1988, 2008, and 2020, drawing cheers from the employees and a smile from Biden." Buttigieg stated, "I believe that when you consider what America was facing when President Biden assumed office and what has been accomplished only in these first 2 years of this administration, those findings will surely keep coming in my opinion. People will present whatever defense they can think of that will help them the most in the discussion. However, you can't deny that President Biden has made great achievements under trying circumstances, more than probably any other president in modern times." According to the Post-ABC survey, Biden would defeat Trump 48% to 45% in a matchup in 2024, a gap inside the poll's margin of error. "We need your help with a tiny favor as you are joining us from Indonesia today. Since The Guardian began publishing 200 years ago, tens of millions of people have put their faith in our fearless reporting, turning to us in times of difficulty, uncertainty, camaraderie, and hope. We are now financially supported by more than 1.5 million donors from 180 different nations, keeping us open to everyone and adamantly independent. Will you help us too and change the world?" The Guardian does not have shareholders or a billionaire owner, unlike many other publications. Just the will and enthusiasm to produce high-impact global reporting that is never influenced by business or politics. Such reporting is essential to democracy, fairness, and the ability to hold the powerful accountable for their actions. And we offer all of this for free, so anyone can read it. We act in this manner because we support information equality. More people will be able to follow the developments that are changing the globe, comprehend how these events affect individuals and communities, and be motivated to take meaningful action. Regardless of their ability to pay for it, millions can profit from free access to high-quality, accurate news. No matter how much or how little you donate, your support will keep our reporting going for years to come. That's today's latest news. Don't forget to subscribe, like, and comment so that this channel can continue to exist. Thank you for listening to the end, and I hope it's useful.